all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our Lamborghini Miura build. So we are going to do stage 3 of pack 12 of our build the Lamborghini Miura. And yeah, we're not using the parts we got in today's stage, but there is good news, we are using the parts that we got in the previous stages. We're using them all up. So we're only one behind, which isn't too bad, but this thing is progressing really nicely, and we're going to be working on more of the rear of the vehicle today, so it shouldn't be too bad. But again, there's still a lot to do in this pack. I just wish they'd even it out a little bit. Maybe, you know, not so much to do in the final issues, and maybe a little bit more to do in the middle part, but that's just my opinion anyway. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this stage today, because we have got a tiny little bit of electric, so that's always great fun for me. So let's get started with today's build. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so stage 93, we are assembling the boot compartment and installing the rear lights. Fantastic. So these are the parts we get in stage 93. Yeah, these are boot compartment covers, speaker bracket. We're not doing anything with these guys, so yeah, put them to one side. But like I said, I promise, we are working on bits that we have had in previous stages with this one, so there is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for the what to store parts wise. So first of all, we need our boot compartment. Now this came in stage 92, and what we need to do is we've got this like a felt material, but we need to peel the back off this, so this should have some sticky behind it. Okay, here we go. So peel that off, and then it wants us to stick this into the square that's on here. Okay, just like that. Now I'm pretty rubbish at stickers, so that went a lot better than what I thought. Right, so just move that to one side. We need to retrieve the reverse light from stage 92. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting this lens part onto here. Got 2 pins. We're just going to push this into place just like that, and then we need to bring over our boot compartment, and we've got 2 holes just here that we're going to put this into. Okay, that's gone in beautifully. So now if we flip this around, what we need to do is we need to get this, which is supplied in 92. Now I'm just looking how they've got this. So it says turn the compartment over and place it on your work surface. Align the boot profile supplied with stage 92 with it as shown. The recessed screw holes on the profile fit over the protruding tabs of the compartment. Okay. So, yeah, this one is not that clear. So I think it's going to go over just like that. Yep, that's what I'm looking at in the instructions. Okay, and then we need to screw this together on these 2 sides with 2 type B screws. Okay, that's one in there. And that's one in there. Fantastic. Okay, so move that aside. Next thing we need is we need to take the rear light lenses supplied with stage 92, The rear light housings assembled in 91 and the rear LEDs supplied with 89 and 90. Right, so these are some of the things I didn't do at the time because I didn't want to get the parts lost. But what we need to do is we're going to install these into here. So these are just going to push into there, and this one is just going to push into there. Okay, right, so what we need to do, we need to bring the rear of the car across just like so, because we're going to put these into place. So these, I believe, there's only one way these can go in. Yes. So these are just going to fit in like that. Right, they need to be pushed in so they're kind of flush. So that's one on one side. Right, so one side went quite nice, easy in. This side, a little bit more difficult, but it's done. Okay, and then we need to screw them from behind with some type B screws, one in there and one just over there. So this pack so far is loving the type B screws. Seems to be. Okay, just 2 seconds guys, I'm just going to pause.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, sorry about that interruptions, but I've got them B screws in while we're just sorting that out. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to grab these LEDs. These were supplied with stage 89 and 90. Now we're going to be pushing these from behind in here. So I'm going to grab my decent set of tweezers. Now this is going to be really hard to see because it's sort of getting it in, but I'm going to push in from behind. Now they are not the greatest fit in the world. So let's try one side. Yeah, they are not at all. And one of the back of my lenses has come out. So hold on. Right, so let's try this again. So I'm holding that reflective part of the light behind, sort of pushing that in, and that actually locks it in place. So all I'm doing is I'm just sort of pushing while I'm putting that LED in. So we'll do that with the other, and these should then sit perfectly. Into where they need to go. Just got a small screw flathead. One just needs pushing that bit further in, and that's in place. Okay, right, so we're not doing too bad now. Okay, so now we've done that, the last thing we need to do is we're going to put the lenses on the back. These are here. So these are the lenses, and they're just going to fit on. Now, are we orange at the top or red at the top? We are orange at the top. I don't think there's either where the, well, no, there's only one where these can go on, so. Right, so you really sort of have to push them in. Let's do this side. Right, so they do take some pushing, and there is the fear of you might crack the plastic, but they are in place, just like that. Wow. And that's what we're left with at the end of this stage. So we have got the boot compartment there that we started. We've got the rear of this looking beautiful now. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to do in this stage. So that was a really, really nice stage to do. And I'm really impressed. Just make sure these are all fitting correctly, because if not, they'll come off, or you might have problems down the line. But I'm really, really chuffed with that. So that is stage 93 complete. Well, guys, that's it for stage 93 of the Lamborghini Miura. Thank you for tuning in. We are one step closer to finishing this car. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this sort of marathon build, really. I just can't wait to get finished. I know it's a bit of a rush, but well, it's not a rush. When I get my last pack, I kind of just want to get things built. I want to get the model finished, and it's another finished model. So I suppose that's just me being very eager to get things done. But I love it when these things are complete, and that is the end game when you're doing these part works, to get to that end. And we are now, what, 7 stages off from finishing. So yeah, can't wait. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as always, stay safe and bye for now.